Well, well, well. Look who it is. So today class is going to run a little different. We're going to take the next couple of minutes here to practice all the events that we have done up until this point. Our hurdles, our javelin, our shot put, our pillow high jump, our 50-meter challenge. We're going to practice all of those right now. Make sure you practice each event at least twice, and the ones that you're struggling on, make sure you practice those a little bit more, because the next time I come back on the screen, we're going to do it for real. Okay, we're going to do each individual event. So get ready to go. Make sure you're practicing. Maybe you get a tape measurer. Maybe you get something where you can measure your height, your distance, so you know how far and how good you're doing. Make sure you're also getting a stopwatch. All right. This is your time to practice. Practice what you need to, and set up everything else. So you're going to need to set up hurdles. You're going to need to set up the high jump. You're going to need to set up javelin, shot put, long jump, triple jump. You're going to need to set up all of those. Good luck, guys. This first event is the long jump. So as I'm talking here, if you haven't set up your long jump, make sure you set it up. You need a starting spot, and you're also going to need a marker. Last thing you're going to need is a tape measure. You're going to mark out the beginning all the way until your marker is. So, if Mr. C was going right now, he would jump up. My heels are right here, so I'd come back over here, and then I'd measure how far it is over there. So for Mr. C, I already know that that's 1.5 feet right here. That is 1.5 feet. Make sure you're marking your distances out, and you're going to send them in so we know how far the winner got in their long jump. So set up your long jump. You guys have a minute to complete this, and you write it down, and then at the end you're going to submit everything. So good luck with this one, guys. Go. Next event we got is our beanbag relay. You guys thought this was just a regular old joke, right? Turns out this is a real event. This is the relay in track and field. Make sure that you have set up a starting spot, and you've also set up a finishing spot. So each leg has to go down and back before you pick a new location on your body. So make sure you determine your 4 locations before you start. So Mr. C might do the back of the hand, then he might do the shoulder, then the head, and then he might do the leg for his 4th location. But that's just me. You guys can do whatever you want. You can do the top of the foot, you can hop all the way down, you can do whatever works best for you. So get ready to go. I'm going to give you guys a couple more seconds to set up your relay start and finish line. Make sure you have 4 different balance spots. Each different relay leg goes all the way down and all the way back, and that counts as 1. We have 4 of those to complete. So make sure you start your timer before you go and stop it afterwards so you know how long your relay took. Good luck in this event, guys. It's going to be fun. Go. Next event we have in our track and field competition is the javelin. So if you haven't got it already, you're going to need a paper towel holder with rubber bands on the end to make sure your paper towels don't go flying all over the place. You're also going to need, before we start, a tape measurer. Get something that you can measure your distance with before we start. If you got all of that, then you're going to need to set up your throwing area. I have my starting location right here. I cannot go past these 2 black spots right here. If I do step over the line, that does not count. I have to throw behind it. I also have my pillow out there, so when I throw my javelin, I can mark the distance over there. A couple things to remember with our javelin toss. If you have forgotten how to throw it already, I'll give you a quick breakdown to help those people set up who haven't set up yet. You are stepping and pointing with your non-dominant side, and the javelin always faces our target. We're going to push off with our dominant leg, and we're going to throw it out over there. If your javelin lands flat on the ground, that does not count. If your javelin lands on one or either of the ends, the place where it lands is your finishing spot. So my pillow's all the way out over here. I would measure from my throwing area to the back of my spot marker over there and see how far I would go. Now, Mr. Steve's lucky because he knows that that's already 6 feet right there. So I got 6 feet for my javelin. Oh, but if you could see that my foot stepped on the throw spot, so that throw doesn't even count. You guys are going to get 3 attempts in this one. 3 attempts to see how far you can throw. Good luck in your javelin toss. Go. This next event is super similar. This is the shot put event. Notice I still have my throw line already set up. I also have my distance marker set up over here. I'm going to move it out of the way because this is my first attempt. Your area should already be set up if you did the javelin. The shot put, remember, it's pretty similar. You're going to have it right in your neck area, and you're going to step and point with your non-dominant side. You're going to push off with your power leg. You're going to push your arm forward, and you're going to see how far your shot put goes. I'm going to do it once, and then I'm going to talk about how to mark your distance. Now, the distance for your shot put is where it first lands. That's where you're going to mark out how far you went. Chances are your shot put is going to land and roll after that. It is not where it stops rolling, it's where it originally lands on the ground. So make sure you have someone being super aware of that, or make sure you're just being honest. You should already have your tape measure from the javelin toss earlier. So, good luck in this event, guys. Remember, you only get 3 attempts Your furthest attempt is the one that counts, even if that happens on your very first try. So 3 attempts, see how far you can throw your shot put. Good luck, guys. Next event is the triple jump. The triple jump. Very similar to our long jump, except you get 3 big steps or jumps, however you want to do it, and wherever you land on that 4th jump is where you're going to mark the distance. So I'm going to jump here. 1, 2, 3. So that is my marker right there. Man, Mr. C just got 7 feet. I'm going to mark it from my jump spot all the way to where my spot marker is. And remember, you get 3 attempts for this. 3 attempts, and your furthest one is the one that counts. So make sure you got your tape measure handy because you're going to need it here. It's going to be really big. I can already feel it. Go. Now our second and last event is the pillow high jump. The pillow high jump. This one is super easy to do. Each time you jump over your pillow stack, you get to add a pillow if you are successful. If you jump over and knock the pillow over, so right there, that was my fourth pillow. If I attempted to jump over it and I didn't make the fourth pillow, then my total score is 3. That's the highest jump that I successfully did. You can only mess up once on this one. After that, it all counts. So this one is super important that you take it seriously straight from the get-go. Because if you don't, you're not going to get a high score. Remember, just want to say it again, because I know it's going to get confusing for some of you guys. I have 4 pillows here. If I attempt to jump over it, but I miss and it doesn't, and I don't do it correctly, and my total is 3. Because 4 was too hard for me, but 3 I successfully did. So, you take whatever number that you messed up on and you subtract by 1, and then you know that is your total score. Good luck on the pillow high jump. It is a nation favorite. Good luck. Welcome to the very last event of the day. It is the hurdle challenge. So remember what we did the other day with our hurdles, okay? Remember what we did, because you're going to set those hurdles up the exact same way. If you just finished with 2, then you only have 2 hurdles. If you finished with 4 hurdles yesterday, then you're going to have 4 hurdles here today. You're going to see how fast you can go all the way down and back in your playing area. If you have a smaller area, make sure you go down and back 2 times to even things out for those that have a bigger playing area in their home. I want to see how fast you guys can go down and back. Make sure you have your stopwatch handy, and we'll see who gets crowned the Hurdle Champion of 2020. Good luck, guys.